Hey everybody, welcome to California Bountiful. I'm your host, Tracy Sellers. And today we're in the Salinas Valley, a place known as the salad bowl of the world because of the hundreds of farms that are here. But did you know they only have 2 dairies and only one that has been able to bottle their success? Just like clockwork, for almost the last 75 years, days for the Schoch family have all started the same, at the crack of dawn, milking their herd of dairy cows on their family's ranch in Monterey County.
One way to put it is, since we started, my grandfather started dairying in 1944, we haven't missed one day inside the milk barn milking cows, so it's definitely every single day and year round.
Seth, along with his brothers Bo and Ty and their dad John, represent the 3rd and 2nd generations of Schochs that are at the helm of the family business that was started by their ancestors, Adolf and Ernest Schoch, way back in the 1940s. The brothers immigrated from Switzerland and established their family dairy right off Highway 101. At the time, hundreds of small dairies called the Salinas Valley home, where rich soil and a coastal climate provided ideal conditions for milk production. But over the years, other crops began flourishing here, so much so that now the Schoch Dairy is one of only 2 remaining in all of Monterey County. Milking less than 100 cows now, the Schochs have held true to their commitment of quality over quantity. And while they're one of the last remaining dairies in the county, their cows do have a distinct advantage to calling this agriculturally rich area home.
Yeah, so here in the Salinas Valley, we're pretty lucky here, the salad bowl of the world. We get fresh produce trucked in every day, and so basically the cows are eating just a big giant salad, and we blend it with some alfalfa hay, and so everything from cauliflower to broccoli to spinach and Brussels sprouts and a lot of leaf lettuce and things like that, so nice and fresh.
And because of that delicious and nutritious diet, the cow's milk can be used in a variety of ways, including the family's newest venture, cheese. You see, while the dairy hasn't changed much, what they do at the dairy has. Instead of sending their milk off to a nearby co-op, they now are taking their milk and making their own dairy products. And just like a Swiss watch, making cheese for the Schoch family runs like a well-oiled machine. Seth feeds the cows, John milks them, and then the milk travels just a few feet into the creamery where Bo and Ty make the cheese.
So right now the curds have just been cut, and so they're real fragile and real soft. So if I were to grab one of these curds and smash it between my fingers, it would just kind of shatter. That's why I need to be real gentle with it. So I want to maintain the yield.
Just as running a dairy is full of long days of hard work, so is making cheese.
So now we're taking the cheeses out of the press.
Bo places each wheel into the brine and liberally salts the brine. The cheese stays in there for about 2 days because that's where the rind formation and flavoring of the cheese actually starts. The cheese wheels are then removed and placed on racks in the drying room to age, and that's where Ty takes over.
This particular wheel of cheese, as with all of these cheeses, get a lot of hands-on attention, so I'm basically flipping them 3 times a week, washing them once a week. So they kind of become like your children. They're like my little babies in here that I'm in here constantly giving them TLC and attention.
They produce several types of cheese, including a Gouda and a Swiss, and they also have the unique distinction of being the only ones in Monterey County that are still producing the cheese that was first made there. Monterey Jack cheese, of course.
Interestingly enough, a lot of people even locally don't realize that Monterey Jack, it's one of the only truly American cheeses that started here in the United States, not a European derived recipe, but it started here in Monterey County. So us being one of the last dairies in Monterey County and, the only cheesemaker making Monterey Jack in Monterey County, it makes it the only Monterey Jack, still made in Monterey County.
And as if making cheese wasn't enough, now they've expanded their product line and are bottling their own line of milk and yogurt, which, I had to try.
So this is our Schoch family farmstead old world Swiss style yogurt.
Okay.
So it's a real simple traditional yogurt. It's just unhomogenized whole milk and cultures. And so I do a low temperature, long incubation time, and I use 4 different strains of bacteria. And there's no thickeners, no sugars, no stabilizers. So I like to think this is the way yogurt was made hundreds of years ago. Simple as it gets.
And yogurt, why get into yogurt?
Well,
Just something different?
I was trying to make something that I'm looking for in the stores, something that I enjoy.
So it's not about what you
purchasing.
want.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's good for you.
Fine.
And it's good for you.
It's good for you, yeah.
So of course, probiotics is big. Healthy fats.
Yeah.
And so this is full fat. It's just milk right from the cow. So we haven't skimmed. It's not low fat.
So we know it's going to taste good then.
Yeah, and it's just as good as it gets. And everybody loves yogurt.
Everyone does love yogurt. Okay, we'll try a little here. Oh yeah, that's good. That is fresh. The yogurt has become a top seller at local farmers markets like the Monterey Bay Certified Farmers Market, where the family sells their line of farmstead products to a steady and supportive customer base.
It's actually really rewarding. We do put in a lot of work to get these products here at the market, and to get positive feedback from customers is really a good thing. Helps keep us motivated.
I think with food, people really want an experience. And so if you can bring a piece of Monterey Jack back to your hometown, wherever you're visiting from, maybe you're out of state, visiting Monterey, and you come back as a gift to have some Monterey Jack made in Monterey County, it's fun.
Putting a face and name on the work their family has spent generations producing is the type of success this family hopes to bottle now and well into the future as they continue to survive the test of time.
In this business, it's really hard work, and you produce milk and a truck shows up and that milk goes away, and you never get to really, have someone tell you how great, the product that you make is. And so now we actually have something that we can be proud of, has our name on it, and so we're having fun with that.